Hello, welcome to the month of March movie haul video. Um, Hopefully you can't hear my neighbor mowing their lawn. I apologize in advance. Also, I realized I hadn't really had Cornelius in the background. Um, and he's our channel mascot, so grabbed him out. If you don't remember, yeah, he's a little popcorn elephant. All right. So, first section of movies are all from the library. Um, Either from the free section or the like friends of the library section, which is charges like 50 cents. Um, so got all this for less than $2. Ain't too shabby. So up first we got Blood the Last Vampire. I don't know, this one's a blind buy. Um, it says it's from the creators of Ghost in the Shell, which my husband really likes, so it's random anime is what I'm saying. So we got that. Um, got this double pack, Things to Come and Journey to the Center of Time. I haven't heard of the second one, but the Things to Come, that one's pretty legit. It's a sci-fi movie from 1936, based off a H.G. Wells story. Um, yeah, and it's got like Raymond Massey, Cedric Hardwicke, Ralph Richardson, so like has a bit of gravitas to it. And they went all out with like the special effects of the time. Um, but yeah, I figured it was worth a quarter each essentially, so got that one. Um, Also got The Great Gatsby. This was in the 50 cent section, but quite a bit of savings compared to the $20 that somebody else paid. Still has the slipcover, obviously. Um, it also still had the like code for the digital version, but that didn't work anymore, so unfortunately. Or the person who bought it actually has kept the digital copy. But yeah, it's directed by Baz Luhrmann. Um, what, like 2010 ish, thereabouts. I've only seen this the once in the theater, so we'll see. It seemed decent, if I remember correctly. Speaking of Baz Luhrmann, I also got Strictly Ballroom, which, if I remember correctly, was the first movie he directed. I could be wrong. But yeah, he's an Australian director. He also directed Moulin Rouge. He did the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio as well. Um, but yeah, this one is about a uh, this couple who are entered in a ballroom dancing competition in Australia. So all the cast is Australian. And yeah, I caught this like on some random cable channel back in the 90s and just loved it. It's so crazy, but it has such a good message. Highly recommend. And it had like directors commentary and stuff for free. And I already checked it out. It works. The disc looks scratched, but it played fine. And I'm just like, yes. So, highly recommend checking out your library. You might find treasures like this. Um, Also got, this was from the 50 cent section, got Andromeda Strain. Um, I technically stole this from the library for a couple of days. Like, I grabbed it when I didn't have money on me, and they have like a honor system for paying for these. So I grabbed it because I figured it wouldn't be there the next time. And then like 2 days later, I dropped off my 50 cents. But For the meantime, I was hiding from all the librarian uh, hitmen who were gonna come after me. uh, anyways, Andromeda Strain is from the 70s. It's basically like that there was this virus or whatever from space that infected this town and like decimated everybody, and they only find two survivors. And then there's like this whole organization that's trying to figure out how to stop this virus. First of all, identify it, and then how to create countermeasures against it. But it's kind of done in almost a documentary style. Like there'll be interviews of people like that would be later talking, and it's a really cool little gimmick. I highly recommend this. I feel like it still stands up, even though post pandemic, just imagining that they would have the kind of budget for this is a little laughable. But if you can go with that premise, it's great. And then we got a couple documentaries. These were all on the free section, so figured they were worth it. This one's called Crafting an American Style. It's just about American arts and crafts, and specifically the arts and crafts movement. So it talks a little bit about Frank Lloyd Wright, Edith Vanderbilt, Lucy Morgan, and Olive Dean Campbell, and contemporary artists as well. I haven't watched this one yet, but yeah, sometimes you just need a random educational documentary playing in the background. I also got 10 buildings that changed America, which I'm sure they're going to talk about some Frank Lloyd Wright. I think it mentions the specific buildings, but I don't remember off the top of my head who the architects of those buildings are. But yeah, nice little PBS documentary. Because sometimes you just need some architecture. Speaking of, I also snagged this documentary about Antonio Gaudi. He's a architect who lived in Spain, and there's a bunch of buildings there that are off his designs. One that I think would be most famous is the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. It's a big cathedral. They're actually not done building it yet. Like art. Oh, here. There's a picture of it on the disc. Yeah. This thing. And he built a bunch of other cool things. But, this documentary is in Japanese, so it's kind of not one of those you can just have on in the background. Looked interesting. Plus, it's a Criterion collection, so it's got the little booklet in there. And I can add it to my Criterion collection. I think this makes 11 movies for my Criterion things. So got that. Next little section. We got this from my father-in-law. It's like a 3-pack of Jim Henson movies. I did already have the Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, so the one that I was missing was the Mirror Mask one. That one, I only have seen it once though, so I don't really remember it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the extra DVDs. I'll have to go through and compare the quality to the ones I had already. But yeah, the box looks a little beat up too. Yeah, he was saying he was getting rid of some of his movies, some of his physical media, so I'm profiting off that. The Fool! No. Up next, we got Canadian Bacon, which I got from Dollar Tree. This was one of those where I like vaguely remembered seeing it, but it's kind of a uh, what's the word? Societal commentary, satire. That's the word. It's kind of a satire about politics. It was made by Michael Moore. It's his only non-documentary movie as of yet, which is kind of a shame because it's legit. It still holds up. The president, who's played by Alan Alda, his approval rating's kind of low, so he goes to this war with Canada to try to get his image improved. And then some people like invade Canada. Ironically, one of the people who's most anti-Canadian is John Candy's character, which if you don't know, John Candy was Canadian. So it's kind of funny. It also has Rhea Perlman. It's got the guy who played Benny in The Mummy. So and then Kevin Pollak and Rip Torn. But yeah, it was legit. Very much enjoyed it, especially for $1.25. Like, can't complain. Next we got this guy from Walmart. It's got a glow in the dark cover. Come on. It's got all the things. It's got the 1980s, I think 1982, I want to say, The Thing. The one from the 50s, which was technically called The Thing from Another World. And then it's got the kind of prequel one that was made in the 2010s. I'm not exactly sure when. But yeah, cool glow in the dark box. That's what it looks like without the sleeve. Yeah, I'll say the 80s one is the best, but the other ones are worth a watch. And I wanted the glow in the dark box. It's just too cool. And then we got the Twilight Zone. This was on a sale on Amazon. Oh, this was from Walmart. I think it was like $10, maybe 5. I don't remember. This was off Amazon. It's the one with Jordan Peele, not the classic Roddenberry one. If you want to see the back, this was one of those shows we kept not catching, so we were finally just like, let's just buy it. So this was kind of a blind buy. We have watched like 5 episodes, and they were all pretty decent. So I recommend it based off those 5 episodes. They had an episode that was like the Nightmare at 20,000 Fathoms, I think it's called. Where there's a thing on the wing of the plane. That episode. And they had some really interesting twists that I was not expecting. So it took me by surprise. It was legit a darn good episode. But yeah, recommend that. Alright, and then these last 2 I got off of the Disney Movie Insider, I think is what it's called now. It used to be called Disney Movie Rewards, but yeah, I got these guys. You just enter the codes that come with onto their website. You can also like take pictures of your movie tickets and get points for those. And once you get enough points, you can choose from a list of bunch of stuff to get for free. So I got these. If you noticed in my like complete collection video from January, I did have this on VHS, but I somehow didn't have it on a medium I could watch because I don't have a VCR that works right now. But yeah, so I got that guy. And I got Shang-Chi to add to my Marvel collection. And both of these were free. It was just for, having other Disney movies. But yeah. Hydrate here. That's my movie haul for the month. Hope you enjoyed my little show and tell time. And we will see you next month. Talk at you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. All the things. Bye.